My name's Igor Tlatnikov. I'm out of the Southern California SSC. I started with Ingersoll Rand actually in Florida, part of a rotational program where I learned the mechanical side of the business, working at lock shops, pinning up locks, the door closers, Von Duprin, all the different, the portfolio that we have. And then also on the electronic side of the business. So I specialize in the electronic side now, and thanks everybody for coming here today. Hopefully you'll learn something about the new products that we have coming out into the market and that are already launched. Everybody's familiar with Ingersoll Rand Security Technologies. We manufacture Schlage locks, Von Duprin exit devices, LCN door closes, as well as a number of other brands. And over the last 10, 15 years, Ingersoll Rand has really gotten into the electronic access control market through acquisitions. We started in security when Walter Schlage actually invented the cylindrical lock and had his patent approved in 1910. It's actually the 100-year anniversary was this year. And that's when we launched the AD series as well. But previous to the AD series, all of our electronic portfolios were really part of acquisitions. Locknetics was the leading manufacturer of the magnet lock. Jeffrey was our access control platform that turned into the Schlage management, our Schlage security management system. RSI, actually local here in San Francisco, was our hand geometry biometric reader. And then most recently with Exceed ID, which basically the lead engineers of HID I-Class, they broke off from the company, started Exceed ID, did things a little bit different, a little bit better, and that's the newest acquisition for Ingersoll Rand. So the full line of readers and cards. Along our history, everything has really been from an acquisition standpoint, and a lot of the products that we're coming out with now have taken a look at what we have existing and just basically catching them up to the times as far as electronics and the technology that's available to us. These are some of the brands that I'm sure most of you are familiar with. Everybody's pretty familiar with Schlage, LCN, Von Duprin, Ives with our auxiliary hardware, Falcon, Glenn Johnson, and then Steelcraft, hollow metal doors and frames. So our company is still primarily mechanical, a strong mechanical base. We always say if you don't have a good door closer to close that door, it doesn't matter how much access control you put on that door. If it's propped open, it's propped open. You've lost all your security. So we always believe in a strong mechanical base and then utilizing technology to really upgrade everything else around the door. And this is just kind of a look at our portfolio. We approach the market as taking a look at specific markets as far as end users in the school environment, universities, K through 12, as well as hospitals. And we have vertical market people that take a look at this and get as much input from end users as possible so that we can create solutions based around what people actually need. Even our most sophisticated electronic lock still has a mechanical key override. In case of battery communication failure, we always have a mechanical key, and we recommend to have a high security key on a door. If you put access control on it, why have an open keyway? Might as well invest a little bit more money and get a Primus key, a secured patented keyway. And then electronic security is really where most of the research and development and the investment has been going. That's really how the industry's been moving as far as just being able to control not just who can go where through master keying, but adding that time aspect of when they can go, and then having some kind of audit trail of seeing who went where at what time. And that kind of leads into what we're here to talk about, which is access control. Mechanical access control is still access control, but electronic security gives you that timepiece. Who can go where, and then the time that they can go there. And this is kind of what we see as the evolution of access control, right? So, back in the day, it was all guards. It was knights, protecting your medieval castle, and there's still guards in use today, and there's definitely a place for it. But that's kind of where security started, right? And then Schlage invented the cylindrical lock, and the mechanical key. There's obviously varying levels of security within a mechanical key. A regular Schlage C keyway, you can get anywhere. If you hand that out, anybody can duplicate that. Though if you go to a Schlage Primus key, it has an added level of security as well as it's not easily duplicated. The third is going to more of mechanical keypad locks. So where you have a keypad or possibly a proximity reader of some sort at the door, and it's something that you hold or something that to get access into that door. So the credential could be a magstripe card, it could be a prox card, or something like a PIN code. Okay, and then the biometrics, a fingerprint reader or a hand geometry reader is something that's part of you. So that's not something that you can give somebody else or tell somebody else a PIN code. It's something that's part of you, and that's kind of the most secure, verifying that you are who you say you are.